Hi everyone, I had people saying they were missing these, so I wanted to bring back the weekly Avalanche ecosystem updates. I'll be taking you through the stories from the last week and also a quick look forwards on what will be happening the week ahead. We're going to take a look at the ETF filings, Donald Trump buying AVAX and other news from the Red Chain. My name is DeFi Sai, I'm a member of Avalanche Team 1. I also create content all around the Avalanche ecosystem and crypto as a whole, so if you do like this type of content, jump on, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow on all the socials and let's jump in. So let's take a super quick look at the price action. AVAX has recently closed the last week on $18.29. We did have a bit of rise up over the last few days after some good news, which you're going to look at in more detail later on as we nearly touch $20 again. So all in all, nothing super exciting to look at with the prices, but we are pretty much in line with the rest of the market. So let's take a look at what happened last week. So the major stories that came out last week were both super bullish and both very institution based. First up, we had VanEck filing with the SEC for an AVAX ETF. Now this story started early last week with VanEck originally filing for an ETF in the state of Wyoming, which is usually the precursor for a full filing. The story then developed over the last few days and VanEck have now officially filed with the SEC for a full AVAX ETF. So they've filed an S1 form, which is now being reviewed by the SEC and it might require amendments, but if approved, it will give the go-ahead for an AVAX ETF. So what does this mean? Now, a spot ETF, if approved, would mean that AVAX would mean direct purchase of AVAX by VanEck to back the fund. Now, this can lead to massive buying pressure, reducing circulating supply, and potentially making number go up, which is what we want to see. VanEck's ETF filing signals institutional confidence in Avalanche, and if it's approved, it will drive massive demand and also increase credibility and boost AVAX's price by requiring those direct token purchases. Now, this move really cements AVAX as a top-tier blockchain, making it more accessible to mainstream investors, while strengthening all of its DeFi and ecosystem. Which leads us nicely into the next big news. Is Donald Trump and the US front-running this with some big AVAX buys? World Liberty Finance is the crypto-based banking system that was started by Donald Trump and his family in 2024. Now, instead of using regular banks, people are going to be able to borrow, lend and trade digital money, so trade their crypto directly with others, all using blockchain technology. And this week, they've been buying AVAX and they've been buying big. So here's how it went down. It started off with the World Liberty Finance multi-sig wallet transferring $2 million worth of USDC on Ethereum that they bridged to AVAX. With this 2 million move, the multi-sig wallet then started buying AVAX, initially around 500k. They've been adding to this, and most recently they've got 103,911 AVAX, which is worth around 2 million. So they've said they're going to start holding crypto. Are they front running the potential ETF, or do they know something more? Is something bigger brewing? Looking forward to seeing how this plays out. Now, there's been a lot of changes this week in people over at the Avalanche Foundation, especially over the last few weeks, all of which has been said are just part of a natural progression and the type of things that happen in large organisations. There's a new person announced this week. Xenia Soborova has joined the foundation, and she's going to be leading ecosystem initiatives that drive sustainable growth and foster collaboration among the incredible projects building on Avalanche. She's got a great background and states that she's going to be your go-to person for creating growth initiatives, connecting builders together and fostering new partnerships in the ecosystem, which I think is a great move. And having a person like this on board to really bring all these builders together and help grow all of the new layer ones that come into Avalanche is going to be a great thing, especially when you hear things like this from Matt Schmenk from AVAX, where he's been saying that GoGoPool is a pipeline of over 100 layer ones launching on Avalanche. So having someone to head this all up and bringing all of these together at Avalanche is a great thing. It's also great because such a huge focus of Avalanche is being able to allow all of these other businesses, institutions, banks, etc. and more, all being able to build custom layer ones on Avalanche. I have spoke about this in more detail, so you could jump on and follow the links that should be up there somewhere, so you can read more all about how Avalanche is leading this charge. I recommend jumping on also following Xenia on X at Crypto Affiliate, and also pop the link to her X in the description as well, so you could jump on and follow her and see what she's up to. One other thing that caught my eye recently was this excerpt from a webinar that's coming up with John Wu, John Nahas and also Anthony Scaramuccia. It's all part of the Avalanche Investor Outlook. In this, Anthony talks about how the world is going to tokenize, the world is going to use blockchain, and he also goes on to say that both he and his company see Avalanche as the Swiss Army knife of blockchains. Now, I'm super interested to watch all of this and hear what he's got to say on the matter, as he's super bullish of Avalanche and also the role that he sees it playing in a tokenized future. It's going on sometime today, depending on where you are, so as soon as I have them, I'll share links and also on my social channels. He's also confirmed as the speaker at the Avalanche Summit. Now, I did do a quick video previewing the Avalanche Summit, so I'll pop the links up to that. I'm also going to be dropping a lot more summit content coming up, including something fun to teach you all about what to expect when you come in the UK in the lead up to the Avalanche Summit. So yeah, jump on, like and subscribe to stay in tune for that and see what we're going to be sharing about that. On to the week ahead. What can we look forward to this week, price action wise? Let's be honest, with all the talk about Trump's tariff, the Russia-Ukraine situation and more, no one knows. There's going to be volatility, that's what I'm expecting anyway. But there's lots going down on Avalanche and lots to look forward to. I've spoken before about Buy the Bear a lot, and so watch my other videos on that. That's set to be the next big launch on Avalanche and possibly the biggest one ever. They're building their community, using community members to select the successful pre-sale applicants, and that sets for the next stage this week, so keep your eyes on that. There's other projects going down. There's another pre-sale, which is Toasty VIP, which I'm going to be looking into a lot more detail as soon as possible. So I'll share some content on that. Also, there's going to be news coming out this week from Stablejack, which I've been researching. I'm going to be ready to share with you. Will we see any more buys from World Liberty Finance this week? Will we see anyone else jumping on the AVAX ETF bandwagon? What are you bullish about this week? What are you thinking about it? Let me know in the comments on the socials, etc. I'd love to engage with everyone, see what everyone's thinking. Like I said, my name is DeFi Sai. If you do like this type of content all around blockchain space, all around the Avalanche ecosystem, do jump on, like and subscribe on YouTube, follow me on all the socials. I'm on Instagram, X, the Arena, etc. And it'd be great to keep in touch and speak to everyone on there. So yeah, peace out, good vibes.